Welcome to People. I'm Shirley Lin. Taiwan just recently lifted the ban on U.S. beef imports. Well, that's good news for a lot of Taiwanese people who love to eat steak. Today I have an expert on beef, on steak, on food. He is C.K.Chen, the executive chef at Mayfull Company's Food and Beverages Department. Well, let's welcome C.K. Hi, C.K.
Yeah, hi, Shirley. Yeah.
Good to have you here.
Me too, yeah.
Yeah. Now, actually before you started to learn all about, steak and beef and everything,
Yes.
you started on a very different kind of food to start
Yes.
off with. And
Yeah.
it was pizza. But do you want to talk about how your parents sent you to Australia? And I think your father did a good thing to start off, thinking about your future and that kind of stuff.
I just thinking the long time ago when I'm young, my father sent me to Australia. This because I cannot speak any English.
Ah, look at you now.
Yeah, but my father's friend, they have some overseas, like in the Kaohsiung, they have the fish, they catch the fish from the Samoa, the U.S. fish, the tuna, then sent to the United States to make a can.
Oh.
So my father's friend always speak the foreign language or something. But when I'm young, my father said, you cannot speak any English. How you can do in the future? So their friend such as him sent me to Australia. But I still can remember when I take the plane to Australia, I even don't understand the beef and the chicken. Because a long time ago, the plane have the menu, right? But I cannot read.
Oh, right.
I cannot read.
They ask you beef or chicken, and you have no idea what they're saying.
Yeah.
So then what did you do? What did you say?
Yeah, I just, I'm sorry.
Oh, you could.
Yeah.
Oh, at least you could say, I'm sorry, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so in Australia, because I only had 6 months to study the college and based the English, the class or something, and but something happened because my friend, my class, the friend is all from the China, Hong Kong, and even Taiwan. So I scared. After 2 months, I still cannot speak.
Oh, English.
Yeah, because the each other talking about Mandarin. Yeah, same in the Taiwan school. So I'm scared because not too long time. So I tried my best to go to find the good place to learn, even listen or even talking. The chance normal
Right.
speak the Mandarin people.
Right.
So I chose the one restaurant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
okay.
started from here. I chose the one restaurant. This restaurant, it just tell okay, you want the kitchen hand, but I just know about the kitchen, okay, and the pay hour, how much like that. Then I go inside, then I just say, I'm sorry, I just want to learn English. I don't want any the salary.
Oh.
And talking about my story, and
Wow.
just use the simple English to talk to the restaurant boss.
I see.
But I get a surprise. What? They say, okay, you come to tomorrow to work. I pay you 1 hour about $8 Australian money. There is the NT dollars about $160. It's very big amount in the month. Long time ago.
Good pay. Yeah.
So I really happy and enjoying this just started from my cooking life. Yeah.
And which was pizza that you started to learn?
No, there is the one Italian chef.
Oh, it's Italian. Okay.
This restaurant is very famous in Melbourne. They sell about the pizza and the pasta. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then what happened after that? You came back to Taiwan, right?
Yeah. Then soon the 6 months already the finished about my college, the school. Then I need to go back. But when I go back, I already eat the nice, the perfect about the pizza and pasta. But when I come back from Taiwan, I try. Wow, it's terrible food in Taiwan, especially in the Kaohsiung. Only 1 or 2 in the pizza shop.
So you're saying that that people in Taiwan didn't appreciate pizza in the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only some foreign people maybe come to enjoy it. So I think this is a good chance for me to run restaurant in Kaohsiung. So I write a letter for the Australia, the friend, the boss. Can I go to one more time? Can you teach me how to do about pizza and the pasta? Yeah.
Oh, so you went back and learned pizza this time.
Yeah. So even I go second time, I cannot make about the pizza need the yeast to rise in about the dough, right?
Yeah.
But I don't understand anything. But I try in my home then first, and then thinking, because I go the second time only the short time, so I should be then everything come back. So I prepare the radio and the camera, everything to go there. Then step one by one. My boss teaching me step one by one from that. Yeah.
Oh, you videotaped everything what your friend was teaching you.
Yeah.
Very smart. I mean, you really was thinking about how you can help yourself.
Yeah.
Great. So then you went back, Kaohsiung, the second time, and you opened a pizza restaurant.
Not
and
yet.
It was
not
yet.
Because I worry that my skill is not enough.
Okay.
So I have some show time enjoying. Their time is the Taipei is very famous about a pizza restaurant. It's from the Lai Lai Hotel. Yeah.
Sheraton Hotel,
yes,
I think.
Yeah.
Right,
It's this the very credit. The nice about the pizza, so I go to the chef that teaching me about 3 or 4 months.
Then, you mean you went to Sheraton Hotel and
no, another Sheraton Hotel chef open another restaurant.
Right, and you went there to be an apprentice to learn how to make pizza.
Yeah.
And after a while, you opened your own pizza restaurant.
Pizza restaurant in Kaohsiung.
Right, and it was it was booming.
Yeah.
Business was just booming. Why?
I'm very lucky. In a long time ago, the Kaohsiung, the Ufu second row, there's not too many shops. But in Ufu second row, it's very big row. The staff from even anywhere they need to pass this row.
Yeah.
So I chose this one because the very low the rental.
Okay.
And nice the parking, so I chose there. So in the night time, only this show is very high, very beautiful. But the other side is very empty. But I'm very lucky. Their time have so many foreign people in my shop. Especially is the Kaohsiung trains, the engineer from United States, China, the Navy, U.S. Navy, the engineer. Is staying in Kaohsiung, so become my knowledge group.
Right.
This foreign people. Yeah.
So in the beginning, you attracted mostly foreigners to your restaurant.
Yeah.
How did that help to get Taiwanese people, used to eating pizza then?
Because the Taiwan the people long time ago they don't like the pizza.
Yeah.
Because not traditional.
Okay.
They don't. Wow, pizza no good. But things I trained about the change the recipe, everything, the ingredient, topping, they were, pizza is so nice, the food. And then fresh seafood, all flavor, the crispy. So slowly Taiwan people, the Kaohsiung, even South Taiwan, they like about the pizza very much.
So you added like some Taiwanese element and flavor into the pizza so that Taiwanese people could accept it more.
Yes, it's right.
I see, okay. Yeah. But then the thing was that there were all these pizza chains, from abroad that start coming into Taiwan. So that affected your pizza shop very much.
Yes, yeah.
So eventually you closed, right?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
What happened? Because I opened the restaurant nearly 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, because this time the 2 points. One is the rent already on time.
Okay.
6 years. Maybe they changed it about another rental or something. Second, my the rented house is already old. I need to maintain again. Third is I think my cooking way is not enough in the future. This one is more important. So this means I think I'm still young. I need to change another way to learn more cooking skill.
I appreciate your attitude. You're always wanting to learn more. And always thinking that you're not good enough. You're always aiming to do better.
Yes.
And
right.
I think that's why you're so successful today, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so then after actually you closed the pizza restaurant, but which was a tough thing, you know, but you managed to, you know, do pretty well for 6 years. But that really got you thinking that being a professional chef, you know, working in a restaurant or owning your own restaurant is something that you love to do.
Yes, this is right. Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because you know, if the people know about the kitchen skill, even the traditional the chef should be learned from the commis, chef party, sous chef, or even chef. But they have the one system. But I from Australia Melbourne learned this skill is from I don't say, even I know the cooking way, you know. So basically the skill I know enough. So I thinking I need to go back again with the cooking way, traditional from the even hotel or some Taipei restaurant. They will have the more detailed the cooking way to learn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah.
But it's a tough job for you because you not only want to make sure that your food turns out better and better, but it's also managing the restaurant, which is a big job too. But you decided, I mean, you're a tough guy. You decided to learn also the managing part too of the restaurant, right?
Yeah, but this one is after I changed my job to hotel, even the kitchen about basic job. But start from here is the very good experience for hotel management, you know, from the kitchen side, the chef party, because when I can go to the hotel to get this job, I need a test. Test the first, then they focus, you can do about which job, call me or chef party. But later time, they give me about a chef party, but I'm very scared to go inside the bar kitchen because the chef party is already can do anything.
Everything, yeah.
Everything, but I only had focused maybe pasta, pizza, or some skill. So I very hard job in the beginning, the start of this time. Very, very hard job, about half years, yeah.
Oh, half a year,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
But you persevered, you did not give up.
Yeah.
So what is it about your character that keeps you going? Did you learn it from your father? Because, I mean, your father started off, you know, thinking about his son's future. And so he sent you to Australia with the minimal money that he saved to send you abroad. And now for you to have that fighting spirit, you know, no matter how tough it is, and the fact that you didn't know a word of English, but you overcome it and everything, you know, do you think you owe all this to your dad? You know, your personality is a fighter.
Yeah. When I'm young, my mother always told to me, if you should be own the one skill in the life, because my father is very famous in South Taiwan, the tailor made.
Oh, that's right. Your father was a professional tailor. Making clothes.
Yeah. So, but I think this for my personal, I didn't start the high school, but only one way I think in the future for me is better. So why I want to choose about in a hotel, family hotel in Taipei, because they have invite oversee the Italian chef. So I think if I go inside this part, I am more traditional about the Italian cuisine. Yeah.
Wow.
From 20 years ago, I think. Yeah.
Then you started to get into steak or beef, rather. You know.
No, yet because
not yet.
Yeah, because I stayed in the hotel is probably 15 years, but before the 10 years, you know, I started from the chef party, and then in charge about one restaurant, second one the outlet, the service side and the kitchen side, become the sous chef or manager, and then slowly the whole kitchen side. But you know, if you in charge of the whole kitchen side, important is the revenue.
Revenue, yes.
Revenue is
no
very,
matter what, you want to make sure that you're making a profit, you're earning money.
So the revenue, their time the hotel is because the Italian side is big change. You know why? Because the long time ago, just the pizza, pasta, Italian food is very strong and a good business in their time.
Right.
But after people learn how to cook the pasta, how to cook the pizza, so you go to any road, any street, you can find a cheaper pasta, right?
Right. By then, there's already a lot of Italian restaurants around Taipei.
Yeah.
So you have to think of new ways to attract customers.
Yeah.
Right.
So another one point is because we are five-star hotel, but even foreign people from Europe or from the United States, they come to the restaurant, then go. They don't want to come to my restaurant eat a steak. They go to another side, choose another steak. So my boss say, "How come? You should try your best thinking how do you do this business, even you want to make a steak or everything."
Right.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, this boss kind of led CK to think like how he can make better steak, because there's definitely a way. Well, we're going to learn more about CK and his story, but let's take a break first. Food and Beverages Department, C.K.Chen. Now, CK, so you've been working at a hotel for like 15 years, and you were making Italian food and everything, but then you decided to learn how to make good steak. Why is that?
I think before I talking, the steak is the normally Taiwan people know. United States people love the steak like.
They're meat eaters.
Yeah, then I think it should try the good way to learn, and also the Taiwan have so many from the United States, the immigration, the people from the United States, right? Yeah. So the people know the special flavor about steak. Even told to me, I didn't understand.
Right.
So I think I need to go there one time, or even try the best the way to learn how to cook the steak.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, so you've traveled abroad many times.
Yes.
A total of how many times? It counts like 4 times already.
4 or 5 times. Yeah.
So just to learn to hone your skills about making steak. Well, this time you went to United States.
Yes, right.
To learn how to make a good steak.
Yeah.
What did you learn?
I need to speak their data before the chef don't understand about the age.
You mean Taiwan's chef didn't know anything about
not
dry
too much.
aged?
No, it's not only aged. No,
just
not
aged beef.
Yeah, people cooking just know. Oh, this one's cured, this one's frozen. Then cook the broth. And with the mushroom sauce and pepper sauce. Just all.
That is true.
Right?
That's how Taiwanese people eat steak.
But then when I arrived, I go to the I've been in the United States. I look, wow, the steak is totally different than Taiwan made. Because they didn't use any the sauce, just the crispy
flavor.
outside. The flavor is very good and stronger. But I think why?
Yeah.
And this story, I checked the detailed book, everything. Oh, it's aged.
Aged beef.
Aged beef, yeah.
You want to explain what aged beef means? What is the process of making aged beef?
Yeah, the aged beef is for example, is the food, especially like the orange. You from the green one to change it about the yellow one. It's aged.
Oh, right. That's getting like fruit getting ripe. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe an orange when it's still not ready to be eaten, it was probably green on the outside. But then once it's ripe, it turns orange.
Yeah.
So likewise for beef.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, this is same, but the beef is a little bit different in the fruits or vegetable because this is meat. It's a lot of protein inside. So we need to control the temperature and the humidity. It's very important. Yeah, but in the United States because the air is more dry. But it's okay for aged beef. But in Taiwan, humidity is very, very high.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Very
it's the
humid.
totally different two way to make a dry age. But I need to talk to why we need to do the dry age. That for I need to explain very, very easy to understand. If the normal age, not even not dry, you can get the what kind of how to say the flavor and the soft, juicy.
Yeah.
But if you dry age the beef, the flavor it can more stronger.
Oh, really?
And the your skin outside
it's
is
crispy.
like a cornbread.
Right.
Yeah.
So what CK is saying that the normal kind of beef that we know of is you get the juicy part and everything, right? And it's soft and it's anyway tender.
Yeah.
But aged beef, it becomes crispy on the outside because over time you dried it in controlled room, and the outside becomes crispy.
Yeah.
And even if you order a steak that's probably medium rare, the meat inside is probably still like slightly raw, pink. Well, not red kind of. But when you cut into it, this I know. I can tell you this. When you cut into it, there's no blood flowing out. That's the difference about dry aged beef. Am I right?
You're right. But I need to tell you one point is the dry aged beef like the wine. They will change the flavor.
Okay.
Until
from
you put in the age room from the 21 days, even to 45. Even some people do the 70 days. But each time its flavor is different.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So normally when you dry age beef, the average time is 21 days.
Yes.
Right? And you're saying that actually it helps to bring out the flavor more from the beef when you cook a dry aged beef.
Yes.
Okay. As compared to wet aged beef, right? There is also the wet aged. So that's the difference, and actually, it brings out the flavor more. It enhances the flavor. You don't need to add any sauce. You just eat it the way it is, and that's why people love U.S. beef so much more than beef from other countries. But I don't know. My dad has tried dry aged beef. Now my dad's like 70-some years old. Does that make a difference? Because he didn't appreciate that as much. Because I think he thought it was a little bit more tough. Dry aged beef to him, he said it was a little bit more tough.
The tough is the part of the problem. If we like this I will suggest choose about ribeye.
Ribeye,
Ribeye is more soft and more fat. But if you choose the T-bone, of course, New Yorker is a little bit tough. Yeah, rather choice.
So it's a matter of choosing what part of beef you made. That's closer to your own. Your own taste or something like that. I see. And then you're saying that the difference about dry aged beef is that, well, I don't know. How are Taiwanese people taking it now? Are they appreciating it more about dry aged beef? Steak?
Before the people know just the trial about the wet aged beef.
Wet aged,
they just the concern two way. It's juicy. It's very soft. Nice. Just all.
That's what Taiwanese people care about.
But after the dry age come, if you cook very well, you can try. How come? Your mouth is so full
of flavor?
Yeah, flavor, very nice, and the juice, and this flavor is like the wine.
And you were saying that it's crispy on the outside, but it's nice and juicy on the inside, and a lot more flavor.
Yeah, a lot more flavor.
So you were saying that what happened was that dry aged beef, what it happens is that it turns the protein in the meat into enzymes.
Yeah.
And that's why the flavor is more rich.
Yeah,
right?
like the wine you keep a long time, they will change the more different, the special flavor come out.
Right.
But especially this from the United States, the beef is they have the so rich about corn. The corn, it's
corn,
very,
right.
Yeah.
So I know the cows in the U.S. They feed them corn, and that's why the meat, the flavor is better and sweeter, you know, than maybe Australian beef because they don't feed them corn in Australia. You actually came up with a book. About this. See, it is in Chinese, but you're saying 21 days. It's a secret. Is the 21 days of dry aging the beef in a special temperature-controlled room. Right. So I read your book, and that's why I know that you have a story to tell. And so it's great. Why did you decide to come up with a book? It's rare for a chef to write a book, I think.
But I think that because it's very special to get experience from the United States, especially in Taiwan, the humidity different, and I tried my best from the special about the refrigerator room until to day one by day, the change and then have the enough experience become to now. We so many maybe each day we sell about 5 big T-bone of bigger OP. The people like it very much. Because here is Taiwan, it's not United States.
I know.
And the second one is the cooking skill. It's very secret, you know. When the way age the beef and the dry age the beef, you put the same size, the same time, but you get out is the different colors.
Right.
Yeah, so it's the skill is very important. From each any way you could for guests were feeling wow, total premium. So they keep this very good flavor of mine. Later they only dry aged beef.
Now Taiwanese people are spoiled because of you.
But I think it's the good choice about the beef people like. I think I want more people understand about dry age.
Yeah, you have to educate them because people don't know about that. So you're so successful. You actually have your own supermarket, and I've been there a couple of times. And then you not only have a supermarket, but you also have a noodle shop, restaurant, beef noodle shop. Why did you even decide to do that? Of course, it's a little more expensive than the average beef noodle bowls that you get, you know, in Taiwan, which is a very typically Taiwanese dish. Why did you decide to try it? And is it successful? Are they appreciating it more? Your beef noodles, because using U.S. beef and dry aged beef in the beef noodle?
You know, I just told the short story because the beef noodles is the Taiwan very famous about the food, right?
Yeah.
People know about the beef noodles very much, but how many people can try the good beef noodles from the heart? It's a question, right? But so before I service in the hotel, foreign people even go to the bar room service, they should be ordered one beef noodle soup. Kid remember, Taiwan people feel is very good. So from this part, I thinking that if I can create one beef noodle in the future, it's very important. Especially I know about the steak.
Right.
So from the steak, this one I should be told to you, this dry aged steak, the fat is totally different another steak. The fat can become about sweet.
Oh, the fat part of the beef. Okay.
Yeah, then become the smell very good. You know, different.
It adds flavor to the soup itself, right?
Then we go back to thinking how do you make the beef noodle soup? Normally they do the soya sauce or put some, or even you made about the beef stock from the beef bone. There a lot of fat, but this fat is no flavor. It's just very oil.
Okay.
Oil, So when I cook about the beef, the stock, I take out all from the beef bone, the fat, everything take out.
Oh, you remove the fat part. Okay.
Then I do about the dry age the fat. That's the part of fat, but become very sweet and the flavor.
Oh, I get it. So you use normal kind of beef bone to make the stock. for beef noodle
Yes.
soup. But you take off the fat from
Yeah.
that stock and then use the fat from dry aged
yeah.
beef for the stock. It adds flavor to the soup itself.
You know, one dry age, you need the how to say, trim a lot the waste.
Yeah.
But this one keto beef noodle soup is perfect. You know, because what I don't need to put any MSG. I didn't need to put any the soya sauce. I just use the very natural, the ingredient, and the special is the 8 months the age, the age the bean cuts become the real nice about beef noodles to the stock.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So when they try the noodle soup, you can feed in very healthy and a very good food to taste.
Okay. All right. Well, you not only have the supermarket and you have the beef noodle shop on the first floor as a supermarket, but on the second floor you just recently opened a steak house.
Yeah.
And it's a high-class restaurant. I've been in there. You gave me a tour of the place.
Yes.
So how is that working in Taiwanese people? I mean, are they appreciating that kind of atmosphere and also the dry-aged steaks and all that?
Yeah, so the people know that if you go to the Mayfull this building, you will know if you want to get a beef, this one only one choice. Even you want to buy it from the supermarket, even you want to try the good steak, even you want to eat the Taiwan very favorite beef roast, here is first choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much,
Thank
CK.
you. Yeah.
It's
thank you,
been your life story is just so interesting and so enriching. You've come through a lot, and congratulations.
Thank you
know,
very
with
much.
your
Thank
success.
you.
I hope it continues to do well.
Yeah.
And that people will come to understand better what it is to have good steak.
I think in the future I have a plan to make about a beef noodle soup. Walking Bear is the one. I hope we can sell all the world. People can show any way you can enjoy about the beef noodle soup from Taiwan.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
I wish you much success.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you for watching, people. I'm Shirley Lin.